Good day everyone, I'm Rodeliza Rosa and my partner is Rasheed Tapales. So we developed a project called SkyTrail Airlines. So this project is a part of our web development course and it focuses on two main objectives: handling forms and DOM manipulation using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So the goal is to simulate a real airline booking website where users can book flights, view available schedules, enter passenger details, and review their booking summary all in one flow. So we made sure to follow a structured booking flow just like a real airline websites such as Pacific Airlines or Cebu Pacific. That's why we divided our project into 4 steps. So for the step 1, book a flight, where users enter all their travel details such as trip type, departure and destination, number of passengers, and dates, and even promo code. So yeah, you can see the booking form at the homepage and at the first step of our process. So the next one is flight schedules, where the system automatically shows available flight options based on the data entered in the booking form. So for the next step, passenger details, where users provide the required personal information of all passengers. And the final step is the booking summary, or which displays all the confirmed details from the previous steps. So to ensure smooth collaboration, Rasheed and I divided the work based on our strengths. I was in charge of the design and front-end layout, making sure that each step of the booking process looks clean, responsive, and uniform across all pages. I also handled the flight schedules and booking summary pages, including how JavaScript dynamically displays flight options and retrieves stored booking data. On the other hand, Rasheed handled the JavaScript functionalities and form validations. For example, he implemented the logic that ensures users cannot proceed without completing all required fields, as well as the form handling for the booking form and passenger details section. Together, we built this project from scratch, integrating HTML for structure, CSS for design, and JavaScript for interactivity and data flow between each step. In this video, I'll be walking you through the entire system, starting with the home page, booking process, and ending with a summary page that completes the user booking journey. So let's move on to the next part of the video, which is the run-through of the system. So a little disclaimer, I will be the one to show you the entire process. My partner, Rasheed Tapales, was not required to do this task to be in this video because he was exempted. Wait, let's move on to the process of the system. So this is the homepage of our project, SkyTrail Airlines. From here, users have 2 ways to start booking. They can either click the book now button at the top right, or directly fill in the booking form here below the banner. So let's just click the book now. So we have the better vision, and then we can see the different steps here at the top of the form. So for the step 1, book a flight. So the form allows users to select round trip or one way. When I click the one way, the return date disappears, and then when I click the round trip, there's the return date. So choose the number of passengers. So we have a button here, and then we can select either the passengers, adult, child, or infant. So the child selector can be 0, also as the infant. However, the adult cannot be 0. It is default to 1. Okay, so for this example, we will do the child and adult option. So for the next one, we can select the economy, business, or first class for the flight cabin. So let's say business. And this is optional, and we can put something on this code. It is predefined also in the JavaScript. So let's do that first. And then for the departure and destination fields, show drop-downs. As you can see, there's a drop-downs here, and these are the predefined domestic airports. So we have 6 predefined airports. Once a user selects a departure airport, I'll select Boracay, and then that same airport is removed from the destination drop-down so that they can choose the same location twice. So as you can see, there's no Boracay option in here, so let's say Cebu. Okay, and then for the travel dates, JavaScript automatically fetches today's date to prevent booking a past date. So today is October 28th, and then if a user picks October 30th as a departure, the return date disables all the earlier dates. So let's see here. As you can see, there's no 28 and 29 option here, even though today is October 28th. So let's say November 1. Let's pick November 1. That's all for the book of flights. So when the users click search flights or continue, the JavaScript validates all fields. So if we remove this one, what will happen? It will not continue to the next. So yes. So this validation feature was handled by Rasheed while I designed the layout and overall interface to closely resemble a real airline booking website. So let's continue to the flights option. So as you can see, there's an outbound flights and return flights because I choose the round trip flight. So at the top, there's a short instruction telling users to choose their preferred schedules right here. And then below, two categories appear. As I've said earlier, there are outbound flights and return flights. And if each direction automatically shows 3 schedules, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one in the evening. And then each flight card contains realistic data that updates dynamically when the page reroutes departure and arrival times. And as you can see, here's the duration of the flight. So here in our JavaScript, we have predefined flight durations depends on the location of the airport to its destination. So because we wanted it to be realistic as possible, so let's say if it's Manila to Cebu, it's 1 hour and 25 minutes flight. As you can see, it is realistic. The flight duration is realistic. So you can see there's also a booking summary right here at the side. So there's the information of from the booking details that we entered earlier. So right here, for the date, the return date, passengers, etc. So if we select an outbound flight here, so you can see the total amount here automatically calculates for you to compare the prices each flight. So as you can see, we choose 2 flights for the outbounds and return flights for the total of 20,000 peso. And then we can click the next option to redirect to step 3, which is the passenger details. So for the passenger details, here the system automatically generates the passenger forms based on the number of passengers chosen in step 1, whether adult, child, or infant. So adult passengers includes extra field, which is the contact information, the email address, and phone number, while the children and infants only need basic info like name, gender, date of birth, etc. So the date picker for the date of birth actually disables future dates, ensuring all birthdays are valid. If users try to continue without filling required fields, a modal alert reminds them to complete the form. Let's click the next step here, and then the modal error message appears that we need to fill all the required fields. So let's here. Let's just pick a random date of birth there. When we click next, as you can see, there's also a modal message error here that says phone number must be exactly 11 digits, so we need to comply to that. So after filling all the required fields, we can click the next step, and finally we're here at the 4th step, which is the booking summary. So this page shows a complete overview of all the users' booking details, including selected flights, travel dates, passenger information, and then the total fare here. Then the layout stays consistent with earlier steps for clarity. At the bottom, users click confirm booking, triggering a modal that says confirmation message will be sent to your email address. After clicking OK, all the data in local storage is cleared and the system redirects back to the homepage, ready for another booking. When you click OK, yeah, so we're all done. And that completes the entire process from booking a flight, choosing schedules, entering passenger information, and confirming the booking. So this project helped us practice form handling, data validation, and DOM manipulation using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Overall, Rasheed handled the validation and logic, while I focused on the flight scheduling, summary functionality, and user interface design to make SkyTrail Airlines as close to a real booking website as possible. That's all. Thank you so much.